Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how I created a simple multilingual website using Breakdance, WPML, and Radas. We have three pages here. Currently, all pages have only one language, only English. And we will start by translating the testimonials first because this one is already dynamic. Okay, let's start translating. Here I have a custom post type called testimonials. I've also set the WPML to support English and Indonesian language with English as the default language. Okay, now let's look at the WPML settings and look at the custom field translation. I have three custom fields for the testimonials here: company, position, and testimonial. This needs to be set to translate. As you can see here, I created the post type using toolset. If you are using SCF or any other plugin, it should work just fine too. Okay, save it. Yes, our settings are ready. Now we can start translating the testimonials. Okay, done. Let's see how it looks. Testimonials. Yes, currently we have Indonesian language. Okay, now the archive page for the testimonials is showing the translated content. So you can see that the Breakdance has no problem translating dynamic content. Yeah, except for this text because this one is static. For this static content, we will translate it later. Now let's translate the home page. Let's see how it looks in the front end. For the Indonesian, the home page is blank. This happens because WPML doesn't automatically copy Breakdance content into the translated page. Let's check it by opening the home page in both languages. This one is English version. We have Breakdance already. For the Indonesian version, yeah, no Breakdance. For the English version, okay. But for the translated version, no content for Breakdance. Okay, let's fix that. What we need is to copy the Breakdance content from the original one into the translated page. Save, and let's see the result. Yes. Now the translated page, the Indonesian page, is not blank. This kind of approach can make it difficult for us to maintain the page design consistency. So to make it consistent, we will create a global block called home page. Copy the content from the original one. Okay, then we can safely remove the content in the English version and also Indonesian version at the global blog. It as homepage. Okay, it's done. Now let's translate the homepage. We will use plugin called Radas for this. Okay, first install Radas. And create the option page for the home page. I'm gonna click tools and Radas option page. Then okay, for the title, I will give you the name homepage. For the slug, it's better to use a prefix to make it unique. So, AK homepage, menu title, copy text. Okay, this one looks good. Let's set the capability to edit pages. And I'll detach this first and put it to the next global block that we created before. Okay, I will group one section in one container. Hero section. Add new field. Hero title. For the label, make sure it's easy to remember. For the name, just let it auto. And for the default value, we can fill it with the current static content. This one is for the URL. Okay, create new container for testimonial section. And then for the CTA section, okay, now click create and close. And let's open the option page and fill the URL, because when we create the option page, the URL is not default. For the primary button, we'll set the URL's contact page. This one also contact page. Secondary button, let's set to the testimonial page. Save change. And then put this global block and replace the static text we want to translate with dynamic content from Radas. Hero title, hero subtitle, primary button, primary button URL, secondary button text, and secondary button URL. Okay, save. That's it. Now we translate the option page. Go to WPML and translation management. Yeah, here we have homepage option that need to be translated. Translate myself. Okay, now let's check the homepage. We have English and awesome. The homepage now translated to the Indonesian language. Now let's translate the testimonials archive template. This one is already dynamic. Using archive title. This one still static. Okay, use the same subtitle from the home page. Save it. Yes, yes. Now the testimonial also already translated. Now let's start to translate the contact us page. Okay, we open Radas. New. For the page type, we choose submenu page and copy text. So we'll group this option into one menu. Add new field, contact title, form title, form subtitle, name label, email label, message label, submit button text. Okay, that's it. Click create, close, then open, type space, and then save change. Okay, now we replace the static content here. Contact title, form title, form subtitle. Okay, for the form element, there is no dynamic data option here. So we will use Radas shortcode. Edit the contact page. Copy the shortcode. Email. Yeah, actually we can translate this also. Yeah. But for now, this is enough. Save. Now let's translate the contact page option. And then translate the contact page. And do the same technique with the home page. Create the global block for the contact page and copy the content of the original one to the global block. Let's see the result. Yes, the page is translated, but the shortcut is not working. It's because Breakdance doesn't execute shortcuts other than on shortcuts element. So we need to add some custom code to set the Radas config manually. So we add filter for Radas config. We set the do shortcut on BD form true. You can use WP code box like me, or you can also use Fluent Snippets. The Fluent Snippets is free plugin. Now let's see the result. Great, now the shortcut is working. It seems wrong translation. Let's check. Wrong shortcut. Let's fix it. This is not email. Save it. Okay, great. Now it's translated. Now let's translate the footer. As you can see here that I'm using WordPress menu. I use WordPress menu to make it easier to translate. So we just need to translate the menu. We have website development, website consulting, and troubleshoot. Yeah, finally we translate the footer, and that's it. Now we have a fully multilingual website using Breakdance, WPML, and Radas. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any questions. Thanks for watching and have a nice dance.